Hello there, beauties. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and on this channel, I talk about beauty content, especially fragrances. Whether you guys are watching me for the very first time or you've decided to come back, thank you guys so much. I always do appreciate you. It's been so long, you guys. We have a lot of catching up to do. So in today's video, you guys, I am going to be sharing with you 12 fragrances that I have decluttered, as well as 13 new fragrances that I received for my birthday or Mother's Day, or I purchased myself. So if you guys are interested in seeing what's been going on with your girl, because I missed you guys, you want to hang out with me? Then sit back, grab yourself something to drink, and keep on watching. Now, before we get into the video, you guys, I always start my videos off with an affirmation or something positive. And today's affirmation is, I trust myself to make the best decisions for my life and my well-being. And when I saw that affirmation, I thought this is perfect because I thought of Simone Biles. With the Olympics going on, I thought of how she stepped back from the Olympics in 2020 because she knew she wasn't in a good space. And despite all the criticism and all the hype surrounding her and the expectations that was placed upon her, she had to take a step back and do what was best for herself. And she has came back stronger. And if you're not watching the Olympics, the girl is out here doing the thing, okay? So just keep that in mind, making the best decision for yourself. Now on to the video, you guys. So I have my notes here, you guys. I moved recently, and during that move, I decluttered some fragrances. I did a video on it. And while I was packing my perfume, I decided to declutter some more fragrances. I was really cutthroat about it. It was just, to me, I felt like if I had the fragrance for several years, the bottle was over halfway filled. It was just sitting on the shelf being cute. I had to make the tough decision to let the fragrance go. So we're going to start off with Nina Ricci's Rose Absolute. It was really hard for me to declutter that fragrance because it was discontinued. But when I looked at how much juice was in the bottle, I wasn't hardly wearing it. As nice of a fragrance as I thought it was, I just felt like it was time for me to let that fragrance go. She has found herself a new home. The next one, you guys, was one I told you was on the chopping block, which was Si Passione Intense. I did decide to let that fragrance go. This is another one. These are older fragrances in my collection, most of them. My taste has drastically changed from when I first started really getting into fragrances the way that I had in 2020 when I just started drinking all of the fragrance Kool-Aid. So what I liked then, I may not necessarily like now. And that was another one. When I smelled it, it just didn't do anything for me. So that one I did let go, as well as Sultry Pear from Zara. I told you guys I was going to let that one go. It just turned weird on me. I don't know what happened, but that one is gone. She was another one that was on the chopping block. So the next one, you guys, is another one that I told you was on the chopping block, which was Honor and Glory from Lataffa. So that one was one I smelled when I was decluttering it. I had made up in my mind I was going to declutter it, but when I smelled it, I said, no, I need to give her another chance. And I'm so glad I did, because when I wore it, she redeemed herself. She really, really did. It was like everything that I loved about the fragrance when I first got it. The juicy, sweet pineapple, the creme brulee, the cinnamon with the spice from the cinnamon. It wasn't too much. The fragrance is just beautiful, and it's powerful. That fragrance is so good. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'll talk about her more, but she survived. She did not get cut off from Pitch Perfect. You guys remember that? I know. Did y'all miss the corny, lame Liz? I know I'm so corny, but I love it. She's still here. So I also got rid of Insomnia from Faviol Seferi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, you guys, but that fragrance was supposed to be a dupe of a Killian fragrance. Not a dupe, but it was heavily compared to that fragrance. It's like this dark, rich, chocolatey coffee fragrance that smells super, super masculine. And I just did not like it. I think it was compared to Kilian's Black Phantom. And that fragrance, I wore it maybe twice in a 2 to 3 year period. So that one is gone. I also decided to get rid of YSL Libre, the original. That's another fragrance that I had since maybe 2021. And it just didn't work for me the way that it used to. This next one is Taskeen Marina, which was a newer one to my collection. The fragrance was nice. It is from Pear's Corner, inspired version of Kayali's Eat Juicy Apple. What it boiled down to with that fragrance, I feel like the same reason why I didn't like Eating Juicy Apple was the same reason I didn't like this one. It just kind of, as nice as it was, the more I wore it, it still just gave me body spray vibes. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just felt like it was just okay. And one of my daughters, she just absolutely loved the fragrance, so I just let her have it. Cloud 2.0 from Ariana Grande. That one was one I had been thinking about getting rid of as well. I didn't reach for it as much. I liked the fragrance. It was nice. I never got a lot of coconut from it, as everyone else was saying. Not everyone, but I know a lot of people stated they smell coconut. The fragrance does remind me a lot of MFK 540. I'm not saying it's a dupe, but I have that fragrance. So I decided to give that one to my little cousin when she came to visit for our family reunion. Body from Burberry. I purchased that fragrance for memory reasons. Like, it was one of my first expensive perfumes that I had back in the day. And one of my daughters, she used to sneak in it all of the time. And I always told myself if I ever had the chance to repurchase it, I would. I did. And I did like the fragrance, but I didn't see myself wearing it long term. And my daughter, who was always sneaking in the fragrance, she loved it still, and I gave it to her. Like, I really, y'all, just felt like if you're not really like 100% down for the fragrance, just be like Elsa and let it go. So, and then the last one I decluttered, you guys, was Bayan Al Asrar. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that was Pear's Corner's version of Amouage Guidance. And it was nice. When I smelled it after it started to develop, I could see why people like Guidance, but I wanted to smell the real Guidance and do a comparison for you guys. So I got a 5 ml decant from Scent Split. And when I smelled the real Guidance, I said, oh my gosh, y'all, my eyes literally, no lie, rolled in the back of my head and probably looked at the top of my scalp. Like, I was so amazed at how well that fragrance smelled. It was just absolutely gorgeous. I said, there's no way. This is a toned down version of Amouage Guidance. And not that that's a bad thing, because some people might actually like that. But for me, I needed the real deal. So I decluttered that fragrance. So now we're going to jump into the new fragrances, you guys. I'm not going to go too much into notes and details for the sake of time, but I will be giving you my full thoughts on these fragrances in future videos. Okay, are you guys excited? I'm excited because I have some stuff planned for you guys. I want to do some different things. So just keep your eyes out for that. The first fragrance, you guys, I have, I'm just going to grab this one in front of me. This is my first Dapper fragrance. So I have a lot of firsts in this video. So Latanya Gibson Bowman, she is always talking about Dapper, and I decided to give them a try. I picked up their version of Mind Games French Defense. I have been hearing Jackie from Jack's Beautiful You rave about this fragrance, And I've heard Veronica mention good things about it. And I can tell you so far, this smells good. I'm wondering, you guys, though, do Dapper version... I'm rusty. Does Dapper fragrances get stronger as time progresses, as a lot of inspired fragrance houses do, or fragrances, period? Let me know down in the comments, because this is my first fragrance from them, and I'm super excited. It does smell good, you guys, if I didn't say that. This next one, you guys, is another one. Latanya, girl, you be influencing me. I watch you on IG, girl. I pay attention. This is Bath and Body Works Strawberry Poundcake, and I saw her layer this with some fragrances on one of her IG reels, and this did not disappoint. This smells so good, you guys. It really does. I got it for $3.50 during the semi-annual sale. Okay, you guys, the next one is from Paris Corner, and this is Qissa Delicious. And I purchased this maybe in May, and I wasn't super excited about it. I want to say I heard Sharita talk about it, and maybe that's what influenced me. I don't remember. But I purchased it. I smelled it. I said, oh, it's just okay. But I know these fragrances need to mature. They need to do what they do. I watch Ajua Loves Fragrances here on YouTube, and she confirmed what I was thinking. She said you have to let this one sit because it gets better and better over time. And she is right. I can smell that this is getting better. So I actually think I'm going to wear this one to bed tonight. This is Paris Corner's Qissa Delicious. I actually like the color of this bottle too. This is kind of nice. So this next one, you guys, was gifted to me. Well, I actually received a Nordstrom's gift card for my birthday. And I decided to pick this one up. I've been practicing with my husband on how to pronounce this. He speaks a little French. I did some Google translation. Hopefully I get this one right, but this is another first for me from the house of Diptyque, Le Papier. Hopefully I did that right. It means water and paper. And I can see that from the scent of the fragrance. This is kind of like a skin scent type of fragrance. It smells really nice. I wore it yesterday for the first time, and so far I like it. Actually, my husband likes this too. I'm not going to go too much into, I said I wasn't going to do that, but he liked it too. So we'll talk about it more in a different video, but this one is really nice. So this next one, you guys, was gifted to me for my birthday. So look, tell me if I'm petty. I think I've told you guys this before, but I gave birth to 6 people. So I feel like Mother's Day, Christmas, my birthday, they should come together and give me what I want. And I asked for this fragrance here, another first, from room 1015. This is Wave Child. So thank you, people I gave birth to. Mommy loves you. And I wish that I could show you guys the dent. I don't know if you can't probably see it, but the dent is denting, and I can't wait to tell you guys how much I love this fragrance and why, because there's a reason why behind it. And we're going to definitely be talking about her in an upcoming video. Super excited about this fragrance, and I can't wait to explore more fragrances from this house. Now, this next one, you guys, I picked this up in May, I think. Macy's had one of those flash sales, and all of their Estée Lauder fragrances was on sale for this crazy price. And so I decided to pick up this one, partially because of the color of the bottle. This is Bronze Goddess. This one has like this jasmine note in here. It smells like this elevated, sexy, sunscreeny fragrance. I really do like it. I like this cap too. Like the whole presentation of this is really nice. Beautiful bottle. I can't wait to explore this more in August. I plan on wearing it a lot. So this next one, you guys, is I Want You La Parfum from Jimmy Choo. I love this gold bottle. And this one, you guys, I haven't worn it yet, but I have smelled it. And the jury is still out on her. And it's because of the patchouli and the moss in here. It's really earthy in the dry down, and I don't know, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I think that when it gets colder outside is when I can give this fragrance a better review, because right now I just don't think that it's appropriate to wear in the heat. Of course, we wear what we want when we want, but I think this is better. This is going to be better in colder weather. So I want you La Parfum from Jimmy Choo. Okay, you guys, just quickly, if you see me looking over here, I got a new camera for my birthday, girl. We just praise God, boy, Lord, but I can see myself here, so I have to get used to just looking right here. So please forgive me, and also tell me in the comments if the quality of the video is better. If you see any differences or if any improvements that I need to make, let me know down in the comments. Now, next fragrance we have, this is another first, and this is from Jus Box. This is Carioca Heart. Look at that little record player. It's not record player, but the record. Every time I look at this, you guys, I think of Pump Up the Volume. Remember that song? Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. Did y'all miss the corniness? Oh my gosh, I can't help myself, but that's what I think of when I look at the top of this. And this fragrance, you guys, I will tell you right now, whatever I thought this was going to smell like, it doesn't smell like it. Not at all. But I do like the fragrance. As you can see, there's a dent forming here, and I will be giving you like an updated review on the fragrance. But yeah, it smells good. Jus Box Carioca Heart. This next one, you guys, she is one of my new best friends. I'm just going to tell y'all off the bat. New best friend. Me and her have been vibing hard. We've just been going strong, getting to know each other. This is my first fragrance from Gritti, and this is Chantilly. Let me smell it. I'm going to control myself and tell you what I think about it in a different video for sake of time as far as like how it smells, but I'll just say that it's a creamy, kind of creamy, fluffy, sweet tropical fragrance, and it threw me off when I first smelled it, but I absolutely love this. I love the bottle, and the box it came in was so cute. I just could not bring myself to throw it away. So this is Gritti's Chantilly. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. We only have a few more to go. This next one is Donna Karan's Cashmere and Palo Santo. And I know this is really loved here on YouTube. I'm going to say that right now I think it's just okay. I'll talk about it more in a different video. I will also say that to me, this smells so much like Silky Woods from Goldfield and Banks. Like they're siblings for sure. Like not half siblings. They got the same mama and the same daddy. So that's what it smells like to me. But we'll talk about it more in a different video. Okay, this next one, you guys, is Ylang Ylang Nosy Bee, and this is from the house of Paris Monte Carlo. This is another first for me. I will tell you guys that I was on the hunt for an Ylang Ylang fragrance that did not smell like your typical Ylang Ylang fragrance, and this one actually came through. This has a beautiful cardamom note in it that gives it kind of this spice and aromatic vibe that just, it makes it so unique. And I really love that about the fragrance, and I can't wait to get to know this more. Ylang Ylang Nosy Bee. Okay, you guys, so these next two fragrances, as I stated, I'm not telling you guys every single fragrance that was gifted to me, but these two fragrances were gifted to me, and I also had a whole bunch of samples gifted to me as well. And I just want to take the time out real quick to thank you to Veronica for just giving me so much. I truly do appreciate you so much, girl, from the bottom of my heart. And Roxanne from Roxanne's Retreat, thank you so much for the samples you sent to me too. You guys, you just don't know, like, to be gifted a lot of fragrances to be gifted a fragrance, period, is such a blessing. And when you have someone just give from their heart, it's a blessing. And I'm going to get all choked up and start crying, so let me move on. But this one right here, this is Melody de Orientica. I believe that this is an inspired version of Centra from Memo. And this fragrance to me smells like Oriana's grown-up sister. So you know how you have the siblings with the age gap? Oriana is like the teenager, and this one is the grown-up sibling. That's what it smells like to me. And I just love this perfume. It smells like every single thing I thought it was going to smell like. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this next one, I haven't worn it yet, but this is Orientica Rose de Orientica. And to me, it kind of, just from the little bit I smelled, it kind of reminds me of Roses Vanille from, is it Mancera? Yes. It smells like that, but it also kind of smells like Roses Musk too from Montal. I can't wait to explore this fragrance as well. This next one, you guys, is from Navitus Parfums in collaboration with AI the Great. This is Amour Infini. And if you saw my YouTube short, this was my scent of the day for my birthday. This is a beautiful fragrance. One of my favorite things about this fragrance is the white chocolate and the red berries, which comes off smelling like strawberries to me. I really do love this fragrance. And then this last one, you guys, was a gift to myself. I got this for my birthday. I was determined after I smelled the real Amouage Guidance to get it because I needed it so much. This Amouage Guidance, you guys, it was on sale from Jomo's shop and it was right on time. I have been searching and searching for that fragrance, determined to purchase it, and Jomo's shop came through because I wasn't paying $380 for it, but we have it now and I'm super happy to have this in my collection. Oh my gosh, I've worn it. I smell so good. I can't wait to just wear it more and more and more. It's just so beautiful. So you guys, that was the declutter / haul, out with the old and with the new. I'm so excited about everything that I have. I can't wait to get to know these fragrances and really explore them, as well as all the samples I have. If I would have mentioned the samples, you guys, we would have been here all night, and I don't want to do that to you guys. But you'll be hearing my thoughts about everything in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly did miss you guys, and I love you all. Remember how blessed and highly favored you are, you guys. Remember that. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.